Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Teal Garcia, and on this channel we talk about all things related to photography, and today that means client closet dresses. That's right, today is dress number 5 of our 12 dresses of 2021 series. We're gonna make a dress for my client closet, the 5th one. I always get all tripped up on trying to say that. So this dress is going to be made out of the same fabric that the last dress was made out of, that kind of like gauze material. Let me show ya. Here we go. Super pretty, like kind of sheer. We'll work on that later. I did order 8 yards of fabric. So what I want to do today, I've been seeing a lot of ruffles lately. I'm very excited to do some ruffles. I want to make sort of like a kimono situation with just like ruffles everywhere. I have 8 yards of fabric, and I have to go to the store to get thread. I never have thread. You know why? Because I don't have white thread, and I have like a cream thread that I was using for like the white lace dresses, but this one, like, you'd be able to see the cream color. So I'm gonna just go get some white thread, and then we're gonna get started because I'm excited about this one because ruffles. Let me show you some examples of like what I mean when I say ruffles. Okay, so I'm back from the store and I'm getting started. So what I've done, I'm gonna kind of start with just like a normal, if you've ever made a kimono before, it's super easy. I have one big long piece of fabric. I measured from my shoulder to the ground and added a little bit, so I did 60 inches from my shoulder to the ground. So I cut 120 inches and then I folded it in half. So that's what I mean. So then the seam is up here, the fold is up here, the edges of each piece are here, and then this is raw edges. So that will be the top and this will be the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain this to you the easiest way I can. So at the top on the right and left side, we're going to measure down how wide we want our sleeves to be. And then we're going to usually go in like an L and all the way down, but I want a fuller skirt than that. So I'm going to go in to where I want the waist measurement to be, and then I'm going to come out all the way to the corners of the bottom. So these pink lines represent exactly where I cut, but it also represents what you're going to sew up as well. So after I had the shape cut out, I needed to find the center. I made a little hole and then I cut all the way down, and that's going to be like the front opening of the dress. Next, I will just sew up the sides and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we have the base of what we're trying to do. So here's the front, and then see the sleeve kind of like is like a bell sleeve. That'll get obviously a lot cooler with ruffles on it. But yeah, I think that it's pretty cool. I'm gonna get something to tie this real quick and I'll show you, I'll give you a better idea of what we're working with. This is what I'm talking about. See how it looks just kind of like a robe? Except we're gonna add lots of ruffles on the sleeves. I'm gonna decide if I wanna do some like around the edge of the whole thing. We'll make a belt out of the same fabric. So that's all I'm gonna do on that dress today. We've kind of got the form that I'm working with, and the reason being is because I ordered, for the sewing machine, I ordered what they call a shearing foot, and that's supposed to ruffle fabric for you. So that's supposed to be in the mail tomorrow. All right, so I got the shearing foot in the mail, and it did take a little bit of practicing to get it just right. But then I was off. Once I got the hang of it, I was off, and I just made a ton of ruffles. Ruffles on ruffles on ruffles. After I made an obscene amount of ruffles, I started to slowly add them to the sleeves first, because that's really where I wanted like the concentration of ruffles. So it's a slow process. The ruffles liked to twist around, so it was definitely like a long, long process, but we got it done. Okay, so I had originally planned to do 3 strips of ruffle on the end of the sleeve. I'm trying to show you. Right, so here's the sleeve, right? And then I wanted ruffles on the end of each sleeve. So I did 3 rows here, and I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's roughly enough. So I think I'm gonna do at least 1 more and see what that looks like. But I definitely want more ruffles than that, I think. So I'm gonna have to make a lot more ruffles. Okay, this is where we're at. I ended up doing 6 layers because, you know, well, why not? And then I have finished the edge around the whole thing just to kind of keep it together. Now I have to figure out how I'm gonna do ruffles on the bottom. I'm gonna draw something out and I'm gonna show you the options. Okay, so this is my 2 options. So this is the back of the dress. We have the ruffles on the sleeves. You love my doodles. I don't know if I want to put ruffles going up all the way around, so they kind of like go up and then they're different lengths and it's kind of just whimsical looking, or if I want to do like how I did the sleeves, just all the way around the bottom. I don't know. I'm definitely leaning towards this one. First things first, I have to make a whole bunch more ruffles, but now that I draw it out, I think I'm gonna go with this because I think it'll be cool to have like different ones, like different lengths of them going up. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now that I drew it out, I think I'm gonna do this one. And now we're off making more ruffles. I literally made ruffles for hours. So I'm slowly sewing the ruffles onto the back. There's not really much to show. I'm just doing it slowly to make sure they're all in the right places, and I will show you when I'm done. There's, like I said, it's not super interesting, and there's really nothing to show you, but I'll show you when it's done. It's taking forever. So just a quick try on to show you where we're at. Also, all this work, I just want to try it on and see what it looked like. Okay, so this is kind of where we're at. I have quite a bit of strips in the back, but I definitely want to add more, but I don't know if I want to add some shorter ones or some taller ones. And I don't know what I'm going to do to the front. So the front is super plain besides the sleeves, and I don't know if I like that or if I don't like it. I don't know. I'm going to take a break though because this was a lot today. So I did wake up this morning really early and I added some more strips to the bottom, and then I made kind of like a belt, and the belt's not connected to the kimono at all. It's just kind of like a tie where you want it situation. Alright, that's all I have for this video. I'm going to call this project done. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please do so, and I will see you next time. Bye!